Oh boy, now I've lost track of what I was doing. I think the main important thing is I gotta up the production of iron and copper. I've got it efficiently running now, but I need to go the extra mile. Alright, so what's the next step? I can do this one. What's it researching? Let's go and have a look. What is the research where I mix up things? Ah, that's right. I need the mineral catalyst to do that. And let's remove a lot of this. Here we go. Now I've got to get research going again as well. That's another thing. Ah, crap. So I've got most of that over here now. And I got to set up some more gear stations. And then some areas that are just specifically for the other bits. And I'm not too sure on how good. Do I have enough iron coming out? I don't think so. I think I need to create another one of these stations and dedicate it just to sapphire and citrate. And to do that, I think I gotta wipe out some of this. Oh boy. Come on, I don't want to do this myself. Robots! Oh, I forgot. I got them all doing that shit. A demanding taskmaster I am. Alright, did I have a blueprint for this or not? I don't think so. Okay, so my little add-on there. And I gotta clear out all of this to be able to get to the next part. Come on. Hurry up. Alright, so I'm missing one of those, which requires iron, which I'm not... Ew. Oh, I accidentally removed one of these from somewhere that was connecting the power up to there. Or not? Okay, where's the missing power? Got power running through here. Up to here. I am befuddled. There we go. I need some lights. Either way, where can I find iron? There we go. One of those, and I need a few of these. Ah, and I put the wrong ones down. No. I can't get to the one behind it. Okay, and I just need one more of those. Okay, we'll make this one the citrulite one. Okay, 500. And I should just be able to copy this across. So this one's copper, I believe. Yep. Less than 100. This was... Okay, so something's wrong here. This working? Yep. So now we just switch these over to that one. There we go. Alright, that should get things a lot quicker now. I need to clear up these bottlenecks. Alright, so every 1 minute. So we're consuming crushed sapphire, 500 every minute. Beautiful. And I need to now see how much am I consuming in regards to iron ore. $300. Okay, so that's my next bottleneck. I just need to expand this one now. In other words, I gotta fucking clear all this. No! Bloody chores. Let's just remove all of this. Gotta remove it eventually anyway. Oh, what am I doing? Put that in there. Alright. Okay, just wipe them out so they don't have to recharge. Now this is just a simple matter of, well, that's out of place. Do the same thing again. And one of those, and I gotta have a backup of those. And I need one of those as well. Okay, set that up. Okay, switch this to the other one. And that should fix up my throughput there. I really need stack inserters. Oh, that would help so much. Alright, so that's producing a whole lot of that. I gotta find out now if this is enough, which I doubt it is. It's producing 24 iron plates every 4 seconds. It just doesn't sound like much every now much. Yeah, it's only doing 200 while I'm and consuming 300 or 400. That's not right. Oh, that's right. The steel area is taking some as well. Alright, so we're gonna copy that up. I think I got the... Yep, the layout. Okay, up. And just move the copper up there. I think. What am I missing out on? Iron. Fuck. Bricks. I had bricks being produced somewhere. Plenty. You know, I gotta make all the pipes and stuff. I really gotta get all this area going so I can just produce the pipes when I'm not looking. Alright, so we've got to switch. Alright, so that's... Hopefully that's fixed it up. Okay, so I'm consuming 500 and producing only 200. That doesn't look right. It's not. It's because it's not being constant. Okay, let's make that 500, and I'm gonna need a few more robots. And I'm gonna need a few everything up here. Fuck. I need more iron. Fuck me. That's right, I don't need all this here. Actually, I do need 2 of those.
I can't find my way back to you till you make amends with the demons you've been through. I can't regret leaving you alone till you find your way.
Then I need pumps. 2, 3. Pretty sure that's everything I needed to build. Oh, fuck.
Till you find your way back home.
Alright, that should do it. Need to need to increase my crafting speed. I'm crafting too much in my own inventory, and it's causing problems. Alright, upgrade that to 500. Right. Less than 5,000. Okay, so I've got a bunch of guys just floating around up there. I guess there's not enough requests for them then. Maybe? Doubt it.
Don't let me drown. Don't let me drown. Find your way back home.
Trying to find out where's the next hold up. So, electrical engines. Pretty much, I just gotta wait. I just gotta wait for the for them to stock up. So like, this is meant to stop at 1k of those electrical. Wow, 1k. That's gonna take forever. At this rate,
Till you find your way back home.
that's partially why, because I got all these assembly machines going. What about you? Less than 300. So this is not receiving anything for some reason. It's all going to here. 200, 200. But with that consuming it at all, I won't be able to get my research going again. Okay, so these aren't offloading quick enough. They're not running at full speed. Okay, let's see. Can this reach? Alright, need to do this side. Crafting speed 7.5, 0.75. Alright, so that's running faster now. Okay, so what I think is grab this. Okay, so let's just get the iron through. I really need that to run. Okay, 2500. So half of what's over there. If it goes over there, then we just switch to a lot more stable thing. Oh, that's right. I also need coal for this. Alright, that should help a little bit. Alright, so we've got you guys running there. So now, let us run... 200. And set this up so we're running quite a bit. $200. Gotta get all this bloody research going again. Alright, so I need to be able to make Right, so this isn't moving as smoothly as I thought it would. So I've got these guys floating around doing nothing. This is one of those cases where it's not going to get better until it speeds up. I need to fix up this output. Ah! Alright, I've got to fill this up with all the extra, get the research running, so I need the... I'm sorry if I go quiet every now and then, it's because I got I got an audio book playing and it's and I'm listening to it as I'm playing. Where is it? I gotta put these away. Okay, and fill this up with all the research stuff. Alright, beautiful. So research is running again. Ah! Alright. How am I doing for power as well? I have not been paying attention. Oh, I'm just on the edge there. Fuck. Alright. I'm trying to think what to do next. Alright, it's pretty boring just to sit here and wait and let things run. I think I gotta get... Alright, this is all well and good. But I kinda need to... get something else running. I think the best way of doing that is we'll let the slag run. And then I might have to... Might have to start looking at modules. I think modules is like the key to the next phase. But I don't think I got all the resources I need for that. There we go. That should be the last piece. Then that will be running as well. And expanding power. This is over full, isn't it? Alright. What should I research next? Ooh, that's that's a fair bit away. Okay, so I can't do mixed. Unless multi-purpose furnaces, that's not it. I could always do this one, but then I need the next level of circuit boards. Alright, modules it is. Oh, there's a few steps in between. Fuck. Essentially, I'll have to make 2 other boards until I can get there. So let's finish off slag processing there. Then we'll look at that. Essentially, it's going to be best just to wait until it backs up a bit. And all the green research has gone to this one. Except for that little one. It's just annoying that nothing is keeping up whatsoever. Well, none of the basic resources. As soon as I get it, it's going straight out. Either way, I need to start looking at making sulfur and doing all that research. So for that, oh boy, a lot of stuff here. Okay, slag's almost done. I don't want water thermal. What I do want is to iron. There's a step in between. Oh, okay, that ore processing is part of the first one. Isn't it? Okay, so if I was to make one of these, do I have to research the next level in iron sort of thing? Pretty sure I have to. No recipes available. Yeah, so I need to research the recipes for that. Advanced iron smelting 2. So I need to research the strand. Casting as well. Alright, and this will start to involve mixing in a few things. Now... No, not that. Do I have... Yeah, C4 plump... what am I saying? C4 pump. Can I use that over here? All I need is a few bits of iron. What's this desert tree? Doesn't look like a desert to me. Okay, so I can go along here. What I think I'll do is make this flat. So, do I have any landfill sort of things? Not too sure where it would be. The other thing I do need is wood. Figure out what the hell this basic farming crap is all for. I think I gotta research it. There we go, landfill. Let's quickly research that, then go back to strand casting. Be able to fill this in and make it straight, so I can just put a bunch of pumps along there. It's not moving. Thought it'd be running a little bit faster than that. Let's have a look at the arbitorium. I do need to start getting some wood in. They used to have this greenhouse be down here, which requires some glass. That's simple enough. That's just silicon inside of furnace, right? Got a furnace on me, don't I? Yeah. Should have paid attention. You. How do I make glass? Ah, crap. Do I have to set up a whole thing like this? Glass. I guess I have to research it. What's involved in glass? Powder metallurgy. And what's involved with it? Glass mixture, molten glass. Alright, so let's just finish off that landfill first. Fuck, there's nothing I can do without having to research something. Ah! Alright, what recipes do I have with the... Okay, let's make one of those. Oh, what is it I'm looking for? It's up in here, isn't it? Okay, so what recipes do I have with that? Nothing. Zip, zip, nothing. Is there anything I can do without having to do research? Oh, was I looking at the wrong thing though? Ah, I was looking at the wrong thing. Okay, it looks like what you can do with all this is to get certain items and certain gases. So let's finish off the strand research. Okay, that'll let me make all the copper wires and stuff cheaper. Tin wire, stuff like that. Let's upgrade these ones. Okay, that's right, because I've researched the landfill, I can make that all straight. Wait, oh, that's landfill. So what you do with this is you make it a one by one. And what you can do... Oh, okay, so they've changed it a little bit. Either way, so we got that. And I can use that, so we got it nice and straight. We just put pipes along here. There we go. Now, washing plants. I need steel, which I got plenty of. and iron, which I don't have plenty of. Is it weird that I got more steel than I got iron? Now what I can do with this, I think, is make manganese ore and use that to increase the amount of iron and everything that I have. And be able to make those bricks for the next level and things, which also will help everything. Give me a second. Let me just see. Alright, I'll just be right back, guys. Alright, so I got two options. I can either just start replicating my setup a ton of times over. Okay, just increase the amount of iron that's being produced a ton of times. So, this, and this, and this. So I think I'll be doing that. But this doesn't look like it's running that often. What's the holdup? Alright, so I'm gonna just copy and paste this. Another 2 times down here. Then we're gonna copy and paste this. Another 2 times. That's the beauty of this setup. I can just easily increase it. The only thing is, I have to craft all these. Didn't I already make? Oh, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Alright. That's the one thing I could bloody do with that. One, two, three, four, five, 6. All things surrounded out of stone bricks. most of that's placed down. I just gotta wait for these chests and, well, these areas. No, and I gotta wait for more of these, which requires circuit boards. Luckily that's something I set up ages ago. And this is trying to research thermal water extraction again. Fuck off, I don't want thermal water extraction. Do we get anything out of this, really? I don't think so. Nothing special, I reckon. Let's do the chemical plant. I want to see... Ugh! I want to see if, what I have for that. Sorry, I had to sneeze there. Unfortunately, I got hay fever in winter. It drives me absolutely nuts. There's my mother going, oh, you might actually be sick with the flu. And I'm like, you've known me for most of my life. Like as if she wouldn't know. She was the one that took me to the doctors. As if she wouldn't know that that I was, you know, had hay fever. But it's during the winter. Yeah. Anyway. Okay, so that's happening. And that researched very quickly. Paper making. Make it out of paper. No idea. This I actually would like. Come on. Alright, finally the arms are being crafted. Let's increase this to 500, the same as everywhere else. Alright, so now that we've got that, I just need to connect these ones up. Something tells me, no, that is not filling up. I'm not too sure if I got any Hyrule drones. Oh, don't want to make 83 of those. Let's make a whole bunch. want to get to the point where there's some drones sitting around doing nothing. So I researched the strand, didn't I? That means iron's back on the table. Iron. Okay, 2 coke, 8 processed iron. Now I can mix in silicon manganese. So I'll do the silicon route. That'll get me a lot more iron for what I'm putting in. Hopefully. And then we'll work on manganese after that. How are we doing for power? Good, 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 good. These are starting to run dry though. What is going on? I would have thought that robots would be able to keep up with that. They're requesting 1,000, so the robots go, oh yeah, let's get a couple of robots down there and pick some up. Okay, advanced iron smelting 2 done. Might be time to start looking at railways. Because what's going to happen is that I'm going to need to... Like, this is a rail world, by the way. So I'm going to need to bring in Sapphirite the second this starts clearing up. Like, the other way to do it is to set up the truck deposits and stuff. Get stuff like that happening. Which I can do, I've done it before. But all my blueprints are missing. And I'm gonna run out of materials way before I get finished on setting it up, because I like to do it a lot more complicatedly. This isn't running fast at all. Why aren't the drones are taking any, like, taking more than they have to? It's just requesting like a couple of drones per thing. And there's drones standing idle because of it. I had something like this running so great in the what's the other, not the other world, the C block. What's that up there? Citrite, Rubite. Okay, there's that fighters down there. Rubite, Quantium. Alright. I might just cave a little. Start setting up. Start setting up the AI stuff. What do I got for that? Yes, it's not calling out all these extra ones, even though I got 1,000. It's requesting 1,000. Oh, and that's actually starting to run low now. That's probably explains why it's not requesting more than what it's got there. Either way, I do have to go this other processor route. So that will now require coal coke? No, this require coal coke. Alright, so it's as simple as setting up the other ones as well. Alright. So we're gonna blot that out. Alright, so that requires coke. It requires carbon dioxide. Alright, so let's make a up-jumped facility for that. And then there's these coke pellets at the end there. I have to find out what we're doing about that. 2, 3, 4. Okay. Oh. Get 5 of those going. And then I need the furnaces and 4 of those. So I need 2 of those, 1 of those, 1 of those. Alright, so I'm gonna use these ones here as the actual coke production. If anything ever gets done. And where is these ones? And I can just use these ones here. Alright, so I just go copy on what's requested there, paste. Oh, sorry, that's requesting coke. Ah, it doesn't matter, I need to expand that anyway. So you guys are doing that. Which is just coal. You guys are requesting the where is it? I keep getting lost with this stuff. Crushed coal, 500. Also, what's involved in making the pellets? I do believe it's these machines. Oh no, is it just the normal? Yeah, the pellets run a lot more efficiently, so we'll use the pellets in here. And you will be requested. What's involved in the pellets? Coke. It's all running correctly. So that's running. Ah, that's right. I got to set up logistics. Okay, crushed coal. Ah, you're cut off. Wondering why no one was going over there. God damn it. There we go. We should have some more coal coming in now. And we're running out of power. Where's... Oh, it's gone and put it up here. God damn it. Stop putting more up there. God damn it, I made a whole bunch for this area.
Trace of the night on the way back down from the sky where you left my soul. Can you help me fly? I can't resist, 'cause you have got a hold on me. And all these thoughts, when you are here, you light up the dark sides. To live in the night shine, you take my life and light every side. You fade the dark inside. The living light shines.
Okay, and that's not satisfying the power at the moment.
Feeling's gone and I am left alone with a trace of the night on the way back down from the sky where you left my soul. Can you help me fly? I can't resist, 'cause you have got a hold on me. And all these thoughts, when you are here, you light up the dark sides. To live in the night shine, you take my life and light every side. You fade the dark inside. The living light shines.
It's annoying that I gotta fix this up. Don't make that sound. There we go. Alright, so hopefully they start loading this in there. Trying to load up the crushed coal as fuel. How many? 5 coke pellets. 5 of those, so it gains an extra 5 megajoules. It's an extra step in the process that's not quite needed, but it just saves you a bit. Thing is, it's not producing it quick enough though. But if I do this, then it should work out very nicely at the other end. So what we're doing is splitting up 8 megajoules into 4 megajoules, and then we're turning 2 of them into 1. 2 of them into 1? Okay. 2 of them into 1 at the price of 5 megajoules. And these aren't the most efficient. I'm gonna fix up their efficiency. Then we're combining 5 of them into 30. So that's gaining 5 megajoules, but we're losing a bit here. Which I can fix up with this. It's not amazing numbers, I'll tell you that much. But it's very good for when you're using robots to transfer things around. So instead of carrying just 4 or 5 megajoules, or 8 megajoules, it's carrying around 30 megajoules times 100. So it's carrying 30,000 megajoules rather than 800 megajoules. It's a huge difference. Anyway, so you need you to request 500 of that, and we've switched you over, so you're running off coke pellets now. actually. I can have that with lower numbers now, 200. And you're gonna have Coke, 200. Iron, 500. Move the coal. Oh, that's right, you don't need iron. So that's going to request 200 there. We just have to make sure that I'm getting a good amount of coke out of this. So let's replace that with steel furnaces. That hopefully ties over some things. So these coke pellets will last longer and increase the crafting speed. Yeah, that's a market difference right there. Had to turn around to recharge. Do I need that one there? I don't think so. So yeah, that's filled up right there. I could start using coke pellets around the place in replacement of things. So for here, I don't need... Yeah, let's replace the coke pellets here. Actually, let's just make you 100. Where did my coke pellets go? Kept some on me so I could just quickly click on it. Now I just gotta let these fill up a bit before I start replacing it everywhere, otherwise it's just gonna start causing troubles.
feelings start. I put a wall around my heart, but you're breaking it down. It falls to the ground, 'cause I had
How are we doing for all this?
you just found. The noise all around, I'm drowning it out, like we're the only ones in the crowd. 'Cause you save me now, save me now, save me now, save me now, save me
Who's it taking that iron ore? Ah, clicked on the wrong thing. Now, silicon. If I'm gonna mix all these together and make extra stuff, I need silicon then, and I need manganese as well. So manganese. What was involved in making manganese? It was manganese ore, obviously, but I gotta figure out where to get manganese ore from. Limestone. I'm pretty sure it involved something along here. But that's me going off memories from way back. Alright, there's nothing in the research that shows it. I don't think there's anything that shows it over here. Okay, that's not it. Manganese, manganese. I have no clue. pretty sure it was involved with the deep sea stuff. That's not it. Yeah, I'm completely lost on manganese. So, manganese is off the menu. Just gonna have to stick with silicon. And power's running low. You can always tell when the arms stop moving as they should. Alright, I think I really should look at infinite power. That that has very suddenly come up very high on the menu. Arbitorium. I'm not too sure on how any of this works.
I feel paralyzed.
What was involved with you, power metallurgy? Let's see if we can get blast through to that one. In the meantime, yeah, let's get an arbitorium going. See if that is our new treeway. Okay, produce wood from tree seed, soil, and water. Okay, to get tree seeds requires soil and water. Recipe cannot be crafted by hand, so I have no idea how to get that one. Swamp tree seed, temperate seed. Processor. Let's grab some iron. Just pretty much make one of each machine and then figure out what the hell it makes. And I suspect I need the seed generator. Yeah, I'm gonna have to find out how to make compost. So soil, that's from mud and compost. And where's compost from? I don't see any compost. Basic farm. Oop, I made two basic bioprocessors. Where's the other ones I just made? Them still being made. Okay, no recipe. Yep, completely useless to me. Composter. How does the composter work? Okay, may turn any organic material into compost. So let's just say wood and feed it power. There we go. Okay, we can use wood. Desert tree seed generator. Makes tree seed from 5 soil, 5 water. Alright, essentially... and I need a water well. if I'm reading this right. So we're going to set it up sort of like these, hopefully. Or not. Depends on how demanding it is. So this can make soil, I'm assuming. From compost and mud. That reminds me, I need mud before I can do anything else, and to get mud I have to do it through this area. God damn it. I can't win! Trying to remember how I did this ages ago. So we do heavy mud water. Concentrated mud water. Light mud water.
To the baseline.
I had a particular setup for this, I'm trying to remember. Because what happens is this spits out 200. Oh, 200. 200, 200, 200, 200. Oh, I don't need all these washing plants. Ah! Okay. So apparently I can just, use one of these. And that will just get me mud and water, I think. Okay, so it puts in 150 vicious mud water, and after 5 seconds we get 10 mud and 150 water. Okay, where on the other hand, we were doing this, and we were getting 1 mud water from 200, 1 mud water every 5 seconds, and that is 5 mud water from that, using up a lot more energy. Okay, we only need that if we're doing other things. Oh no, that is making vicious mud water. Ew. Okay, we're not trying to make vicious mud water. We're trying to. Okay, essentially, so I can just do this, line them all up. Okay, heavy, concentrated, light, thin, saline. Yep, so I just need to line up 5 of those, get water running down this side. And then we just put Yeah, then we just put one of these clarifiers on the end. I haven't figured out what to do with Selene yet, but as long as I can run it, that's fine. Alright, break these down. We're going to move them back. Give it some space. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's reduce this along here. So once I've built one, I can make more. So a clarifier there. And we're gonna have to output the bud as well, so we're gonna put that this side. Okay, put a pump there. That stole my thing. Guess I was missing some from down there. That's one of the annoying bits, like you're making it for something else and then it goes, hey, you got one! No, don't I already have... Yeah, I already got a machine making them. Why the hell am I waiting on making these? Right.
Take my hand and leave it all to luck. They'll never catch us if they don't look back. Girl, I promise you the fun won't stop, and we can do it all.
Okay, and let's quickly bring this out to... Yeah. Oh, and... That's a lot of mud being made in a short amount of time. So let's quickly grab all the Arbitorium stuff and bring it up here. I'm gonna build it here, I think. Okay, so the seed extractor. Whoa. That doesn't look like something I need. Desert tree seed generator. So that requires the soil. Soil. No recipes for that one. Oh, that's right, the soil gets made in one of these. Am I looking in the right places? No. Okay, so it requires mud and compost. The compost comes from the composter, which requires wood. Okay, and that's the only place the mud needs to go to, so we're gonna bring this down and bring this across here. Now, how much mud does it need? One mud, one compost. Okay, so that's fairly simple enough, so we'll have it split into two there. Okay, have the compost on one side of the belt, the mud on the other side. And it doesn't take long, does it? Make it? Seconds everything. Okay, and that goes into this. And does it go into the Arbitorium itself? Yes, it requires soil and that. So we're going to put it so it'll fill up the seed generator after the thing. So we're going to turn us around. Once I've got a working model, I can make this work properly. Ooh. Actually. Trying to think how to go about this. Alright, so if I get it to... Where is it? The desert tree seed generator. And wait, how quick does this run? So this produces 4 tree seeds every 15 seconds. And this one consumes 2 tree seeds every 30 seconds. So it doesn't actually take much. Okay, and we're going to have you facing that way. No, I can just turn it around. Alright, so we'll have the Arbitorium over here. The seed generator. Pretty much. Crap, I keep on getting sidetracked. Yeah, the seed generator up here. So this one can feed 2 of these Arbitoriums. Sorry, 3 of these. 4. Yeah, so this can feed 4 of these. So let's work it with that ratio in mind then. Alright, so we were to do this with a bunch of belts in mind. Yeah, the belts would not fit. Wait, why the hell do I keep on centering it?
Are you scared?
That's probably the main problem here.
I am you.
The other thing is too, this spits out, what, 26 raw wood at once. So if I were to... We got this one middle.
I'm coming closer.
We bring in the water.
I will get you.
From something like that. Or no,
It goes.
bring it in from up top. And I'm right, that can supply 4 tree seeds every 15 seconds.
Are you?
So that supplies that, and then it supplies that the other 15 seconds.
I am you.
God damn it, where'd it go? And actually, I can just do that, that. Okay, and to get the wood back out. 26 wood all at once is a big deal. Not a single belt's gonna handle that very nicely. those will be able to handle it, but they're not gonna offload very nicely. Alright, let's try this a little bit differently.
Am I safe for walking out on us? Oh, or am I losing touch? Too many games, now all our chips are lost. Oh, luck was not enough. I opened my eyes.
Ways these ones are designed is just for a pain in the ass. Alright, beautiful. Let's get the smaller loaders while we're at it. And let's make a couple of these loaders. So we've got two coming in over here, two coming in over here, coming onto a single belt.
Now here we stand and hover on the edge. Oh, we're just a drop.
Now I just have to figure out how to load them.
I feel like gave you every breath I had. Even forgave you.
The loading demand isn't as much as the other one, so let's just go like this. This is getting way too complicated. Way too complicated. Just making a mess out of myself. Alright, let's just make it simple. Alright, the last time I designed this one. Okay. You, down there. Okay, so I need one of these going up to feed in. Alright, so cut that off there. Alright, so this one will feed in mud and also feed back the tree seed. Right, done. When it's full, it will stop creating more. Then we're gonna have this one coming out of there and coming out of there. Oh, you know what? Look. Put these two here, that way I only need one bridging bit for that. Actually, let's put a space between them. Okay, so it's coming out of okay, and bring it down one so I can have this one going along here. Or do I get it to come back along here? That's right, I need the composters. So composters will set up here. Trying to do this in a way where I can limit the amount of things. Fuck. I don't want it to be pushing onto that belt. Oh, tell you what, I can just... Nope. Let's just do it like this. Okay, comes down there. This one goes along one further up. Okay. Then we have one going in, one going out. Alright, so let's just grab a blueprint of that. Okay, so I can destroy that one now and start just quickly design the composters and be done with it. And I'll have to use a little bit of logic with the composters. Alright, so where's the composter? Here. Okay, and the composter has to come down into there. So I don't know how fast these work or anything. And there's no indication anywhere. Alright, so I'm gonna need a few of these anyway. And we're gonna need storage. Where's the warehouses have been researched yet, have they? Warehousing, let's research that, but we'll just use one of these. Oh, look, the silos. Let's get a silo going. Alright, so that will... How much wood does it need to make compost? So I do have wood on me somewhere, don't I? Wood. Crap. Where's my wood? I need... Yep. Ah. I need power before I can test this. Makes one compost from one wood. So that's plenty actually. And it does it pretty fast by the looks of things. Yeah, that's pretty decently fast. I don't think I'm gonna have to worry about this too much. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Put a gap like that in there. And let's just remove these bottom ones. Alright, so we're going to have one coming in. And one going out. Alright, quickly copy that up. Okay, and that means we can grab this one, put it in place now. We're gonna need some room for a well. No, let's just make the big ones. Okay. Well. Oh, I already got another one. Gonna make it so we can just grab this, continue it on. And I need room for a pump. Alright. Now we're gonna have to put in a little bit of logic. That way we don't ever run out of wood. Because what's going to happen is I'm going to be using up this wood as I do things. The last thing I want is for it to just go poof. Okay. So this over here we're going to say only work when wood is greater than 1000. So we're going to put wood into here. That's going to make the compost. So is that offloading it quick enough? Yeah, it looks like it. This is gonna need more of these. I'm gonna have to figure out a way I can make this all easier. Okay, and that's right, I've got to make you put it on the close side. As long as you don't hog all the trees, seeds, all good. How far are we off the first batch of logs? There we go. This third one hasn't activated yet. There it goes. You should be able to supply all 4 of those. Oh wow, they've stacked up.
An earthquake is the perceptible shaking of the surface of the earth, which can be violent enough to destroy major buildings and kill thousands of people. The severity of the shaking can be barely felt or violent enough to toss people.
I don't want it to
People often confuse earthquakes for Temanite gigs.
just fill up full of everything. Okay, so you haven't gotten the next bit. So essentially I could stack up a few of these by the looks of things. Okay, so have a whole bunch here and then at least 8 of these and 2 of these, and then have just keep on expanding out this way. The only thing is, these look like they're these look like they're hogging all the bloody compost, all the wood. And I gotta build this in a way where it can keep all my steam engines supplied for now. It's gonna take up a lot of room. I do have Factorio Simo. So let's research that. The only thing that's really concerning me is the fact that this isn't actually keeping up. Is there any other ways of making soil? Where did I get this from? Over here. No. What about fertilizer? Is there any researchers regarding this? No, no, no. Arbitorium 2 requires 5 soil, 1 fertilizer, 35 raw wood from 2. Pretty much the same, except it adds in fertilizer, so I wouldn't be able to do the exact same setup. So the question is, do I want to build it in a way that requires fertilizer, which is urea gas? Urea gas, I think somewhere along here. Propane. This would just go all over the place, I swear to God. It just sounds a bit more demanding once you add in a gas. You get more wood out of it, but still. We're not getting any backlog though, which doesn't sound right. Alright, so let's actually fix this up for a massive scale. So I'm gonna make this one twice as long with 2 of these at the beginning. What materials am I looking for? Electronic board. And how's my coal situation down here going? Like, I'm not even anywhere near finished with all that either. Oh, that's another thing I can do actually. Let's get a few loaders going. Set it up like I have it up there, so it won't let this run out of coal before anything else. Alright, so I need basic electronic boards. 1, 2, 3, and silo, steel plate, bricks. Well. Okay, let's just use this for now. And I'm gonna run out of power for a little bit. Alright. Plus I'll need to put a splitter here anyway. Not a splitter exactly. Joiner, I guess. Alright, so we're gonna put this 2 away from it. Okay, we're gonna put an output here, and I'll need one here, an input there. Okay, some red wire. We're gonna say over here, while coal is greater than 1,000. Let's make it 5,000. Alright. I'll put that in there. So now, this one will stop once the coal runs a bit low. And this side will run no matter what. Where's the other ones I just got from this? Ones that weren't running. Alright, what's this deep ore mining stuff? Deep ore mining drone. Okay. So that's a little bit off. As per usual, out of iron plate. Ooh. Okay, how do I get more desert trees? Or swamp trees? I'm getting stuck in a patch of rocks. So, in other words, I need a particular tree before I can do any of that. This is my mining vehicle. So I got lucky finding that desert tree. Even then, that's annoying. There we go. More desert tree. Huh, the sand holds you up. What are we doing? I got a car. Oop. Ah. Can hardly see. Running into every rock. I can't see any rocks that are the same color as the ground. Either way, well, looks like I'm gonna need a few more trees before I can properly run my steam generators off that. The other option is to start setting up solar, and I think I need silver for solar, so solar. No. Solar. So solar panel. Oh, I think I already researched solar. Ah. Electronic circuit boards. No. I need. Okay, so I need to research that one. I was wondering if medium meant it was the medium-sized one. Oh, that's interesting. Alright, so solar is pretty much what I have to do at the moment. And also make a bunch of boilers, like the more efficient kind. So that should have my coal last a bit longer, I think. Either way, I can start working on things now. What was involved in the greenhouse again? put the arbitorium stuff away up here. Really don't know what half of this stuff does. I think I'm gonna have to go the greenhouse route if I can't do all that stuff. Either way, we're gonna need solar panels soon. I used to have a whole bunch of stuff set up with the with the greenhouse. Thing is, it requires a crazy setup to run because it has so little a turnover. It has so little turnover. You're putting in a lot to get back just a little bit more, and you're putting in power and everything as well. It would work nicely, but you really got to have a good setup for it. What did you just mine up? A bunch of rocks. The other thing is too, I could just have AI farm all the trees around it. That's right, I had silicon to do. Actually, I think I'll jump off now. Playing for a while and my head is boggled. There's so much things that I need to do and I'm jumping from subject to subject. It's driving me a bit nuts, just a little bit. So I'll be jumping off. I'll see you guys later.